bounce gravity. Hydraulics pump, we bounce past gravity. Locks on tight, bandana in the solar wind. Mission control? Nah, we control the mission. Ancient maps carved in Aztec stone. They knew the route before NASA was born. Passing through the nebula, purple like the Kush, every planet we cruise. They feel the bass thump, west coast to the cosmos, no permission needed. The elders said the universe got better heard, so we ride slow and low through the Milky Way. We're bringing it green to unify the galaxies. One, the first one. Smoking with the ancients, trading remedy. One, the first one. Hydraulic spaceship dip through infinity. One, the first one. Cultivating peace across the 7 seas, stars. One, the first one. Alien homie greet us at the landing pad. Gray skin, big eyes, but he know the handshake. Spark up the blunt, he choke on that earth flavor. Says his people been growing since time been backwards. We exchange strain, sacred seeds and foil. They show us gardens flowing in anti-gravity soil. Crystalline buns glowing under triple suns. Trichomes thick as the brains around Saturn. Laughing at jokes we don't understand but feel. The high is universal, no translation needed. His ancestors strain older than our whole species. We load the cargo bay with interstellar genetics. Headed home with the blueprint for the cosmos crop. Bringing the green to unify the galaxies. Smoking with the ancients, trading remedy. Hydraulic spaceship dip through infinity. Cultivating peace across the 7 seas and stars. Back in the warehouse, dirt under our nails, planting alien seeds of California soil. The one universe strain, starlighting each leaf from the block to the cosmos and back again. We smoke what the galaxies couldn't keep secret.
They call him Ice. He rode through Bakersfield one June. Every table that he touched turned fortunes like the moon. Poker dice and dominoes, the man couldn't lose. Left a trail of empty pockets and unpaid up dues. They call him Ice. He rode through Bakersfield one June. Every table that he touched turned fortunes like the moon. Poker dice and dominoes, the man couldn't lose. Left a trail of empty pockets and unpaid up dues. First week the town was celebrating, buying rounds for everyone. Size kept winning, kept on grinning, said the fun had just begun. The bar got new paint, the church got new bells, but nobody saw the trap door opening up to hell.
Oh, gamblers love, you're a devil in disguise. What looks like blessing turns to ruin for our eyes. Can't lose a bet, can't walk away. Gamblers look, you make the whole town pay.
By August, every man had lost his farm and family pride. Wives were leaving, children crying, nowhere left to hide. The bank foreclosed, the market closed, the railroad passed us by. All because one stranger had a gift he couldn't die. Icewalks, California, banned from every game. A wandering ghost in dusty roads, can't remember his real name. That town's a shell of tumbleweeds and churches with no choir. His special gift's a curse that sets the whole world on fire.
Oh, gambler's luck, you're a devil in disguise. What looks like blessing turns to ruin for our eyes. Can't lose a bet, can't walk away. Gambler's luck, you make the whole town pay.
They say he's still out there, whistling down the highway. If you hear that sound, friend, better go the other way.
Je te regarde à travers ce verre mouillé. Tu parles de vie, moi je ne dis rien. Les gouttes tombent comme des questions. Personne ne répond, personne ne sait qui sont. Qui sont. Sous la pluie. Qui sont. Qui sont. Tu veux la vérité, je t'offre le silence. Les mots sont froids, nos mains se touchent pas. Chaque table ici porte une autre solitude. Chaque regard perdu cherche quelque chose. Qui sont. Qui sont. Doucement. Qui sont. Qui sont. Doucement. Dis-moi pourquoi tu restes. Dis-moi pourquoi je reste. L'on monte dans la rue, nous restons assis.
Qui sont. Qui sont. Qui sont.
Merci.
Qui sont.
Yeah. Pull up to the spot where the one-tone soup be. Money fold in the cart, still steam. Feel me? I just stay at a Chinese food establishment and understand the magnitude. 5,000 cash sitting where the shrimp's supposed to go, that's gratitude. Only know the business, he don't ask about my occupation or my attitude. He just bag it up quick, got the duck sauce with the proper latitude. See, I've been getting money since my auntie had the Jerry Curl solution driven. Never worked a square job, never had a time card, never did the clock and clipping. I just moved through the city with my perm, lay my pre-sharp, never slip. Every hater got a comment, but they broke, they at the bus stop, extra trip. I done took a loss on folk, came back, ran it up, flipped it like a spatula. Now I'm parked outside in the bucket, candy paint, hydro jumping, what it do? Money smell like soy sauce, teriyaki in that MSG, ain't that compatible. I could take your woman out to dinner, she ain't coming back, that's just factual. 5 racks in the 5 racks, 5 racks in the 5 racks. Everything I touch turn to something that you can't price. 5 racks in the 5 racks, 5 racks in the 5 racks. Living like a player while you working that advice. I got money in the egg roll, money in the child, make container too. Spring roll, got $100 bill inside, bet you never knew. It's the type of operation with a fortune cookie tell you what to do. Read it twice, invest it right, don't let these squares ever get next to you. I'm in the parking lot, system knocking trunk, paddling a whole Chinese plaza. People looking out the window, trying to figure out who got the most to wager. I just laugh, count my stacks, then I dip before the locker, trying to clock a player. Ain't no stress on my face, ain't no worry in my pockets, I'm a different flavor. See, the game been the same since my uncle taught me back in 1990 something. Pull up clean, talk smooth, make the money, don't let nobody know you bluffing. Keep the work in rotation, keep the haters in their place, keep the engine steady running. And if the food spot dirty, that just mean the money good, ain't that something? 5 racks in the 5 racks, 5 racks in the 5 racks. Everything I touch turn to something that you can't price. 5 racks in the 5 racks, 5 racks in the 5 racks. Living like a player while you working that advice. Yeah. Take out the tape, count it on the kitchen table. It's the life, it's the thing. Stable. Wait, then stay stable. Yeah. Check the pedigree. Diamonds in my cufflinks, alligator on my feet, custom everything, left the seats, imported from overseas. Pinky finger raised when I'm sipping on that Remy. Razor in my palm if a fool act too friendly. Private jet touchdown, city after city, shot town, pray I rip a hole in the snow, no pity. Steakhouse reservations, never looking at the price. Hard calling in December, roll the dice, sacrifice. Dragging on the marble floor, 24 karat features on my bathroom door. Champagne breakfast, caviar for lunch. Calculate every move, nothing left to hunch. Customized Cadillac sitting on the spokes. Purple velvet interior, that's how King revokes. Talk so slick, I can sail sand to a beach. Keep my staple tight, every lesson that. Trade my heart for the paper. That's the pimps told.
It's in his DNA. Money, power, cold display.
Cold display.
It's in his DNA. Never love, just get paid.
Get paid.
different kingdoms. Same hunger.
I was forged in the furnace where altitude means everything. Gears in my chest cavity, pistons for lungs threatening every creature below me. Telescopic sight, hydraulic talons, I descend like judgment, right? You ask me why I fall, what's violence in my wingspan? Tell me what choice exists when survival is the system. I'm built from rivets, ancient bolts that nobody remembers. Sent from heights where oxygen cuts thin as broken scissors. My oil runs cold, calculated, never sentimental. Each dive is logarithmic, precise, exponential. You think the sky provides some more elevation? Nah, it's just another grind, another automation. I target what moves below because motion means living, and living means eventually someone ain't forgiven. My beat cuts chrome, my eyes see heat signatures. I'm not cool, I'm programming ancient literature written in blueprints nobody alive could decipher. I strike cause that's what makes a predator tighter. The atmosphere fiends, my metal feathers don't corrode. I'm pressure tested, altitude is my genetic code.
Meanwhile, I preach for pressure you could never comprehend. 1,000 pounds per inch, and still I ascend. My bills are spirit sharp and myth tempered in the deep. Where sunlight dies and everything mechanical can't sleep. You call yourself a hunter? I'm hunted every second. My mammals with intelligence and nets like Armageddon. My creatures 10 times larger with cheap like submarines. I navigate my madness buried in my G machines. Cogs in my gills process soft to oxygen. Ancient engineering, I'm impossible, you're happening. You dive, that's gravity doing all your work. I fight against the current just to stake my claim on Earth. For 30 seconds airborne, I defy my entire blueprint. Launch myself to atmosphere just to prove I meant it. Then crash back to the kingdom where pressure builds character. Every breath's a calculation, every movement's literature. Written in the language of survival, my construction. I'm suicide above, I die for my consumption. The ocean made me brutal, but it also made me humble. You think hate gives perspective, try swimming through the rubble of shipwrecks and whale bones, volcanic vents and trenches. I earn these reinforced scales defending all my inches. From the sky I see everything dying. From the deep I see everything trying. My descent is inevitable, my rise is unbelievable. We're both machines, both believers.
Maybe you're right, maybe falling's just easier. Maybe I confuse my function with something superior. But when I fold these wings and gravity takes over, there's something pure in that, something like disclosure. I'm not pretending that my violence serves a purpose, beyond the fact I'm starving and the thermals make me nervous. You rage because you must, I die because I'm programmed. We're both just copper wiring in bodies that demand. You see off and get a sound and must it's ever-lending melodies. Your boss missing the word, but take man luggage through the island. This true in ancient heart is the most sexual dopeness. But all the numeral with me either still not moving closer. Could tell me down the bribe like proud, so for this mobile. The God immense for violent bomb switches coming the rover. And hope to find the O's of Molly out the roast strong. Fainted dump a pistol, fainted Mike coat to gone. So to back this, so when I lose the backness. Also they crashes, so rather smoking up a cactus. Whittle they the book can only bring before the scratch. Without telling their surge like a whole that whack. Planned this moment for a year. Every step measured and clear. Trust was the currency we spent. 4 brothers bound by one intent. The engine will not turn. The engine will not turn. I cannot, I prove I cannot. They promised me. Closing in. Where is honor? The betrayal sits within. One of us has broken faith. One of us has sealed our fate. The vault opened like a prayer. Each man knew his burden there. We moved as one through silent halls. No room for doubt within these walls. The sirens, they are here. The sirens, they are here. Where did you? The radio went dead. Where is honor? When the walls are closing in. Where is honor? The betrayal sits with
dig, dig in the black. Dig, 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 no way back. Dig, 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 feel the strain. Dig, dig, dig in our veins. One of us stopped, one of us dropped. Gears went cold in the hold.
We keep on, we keep on, we keep on. He's gone, he's gone. We keep on, we keep on, we keep on. Move along. Bolts and rust, fuel or bust. Can't stop now, made our vow.
Dignity or nothing more. Dignity or we endure. One went dark, left his mark, empty bay.
We keep on, we keep on, we keep on. He's gone, he's gone. We keep on, we keep on, we keep on till we're done. Chick will not turn. The engine will not turn. I cannot breathe, I cannot. They promised me.
There is honor among thieves. When the walls are closing in, there is honor among thieves. The betrayal sits again. One of us has sealed our fate.
The vault opened like a prayer. Each man knew his burden there. We moved as one through silent hall.
One of us has broken.
introduced to currency. Stars spat out as inventory. Matter converted to merchandise. This is the Benkai of plunder. The supreme dissolution technique. All things exender. All things exit changed. Everything to lose. Strip existence clean. Bow.
Bow. Look at my skin, it's a vessel. Nothing more. It's the minutes of the minutes. Forget the shit, forget the short. Let it go. We here right now, not before. One people, one motion, we slide. Drop the weight of the past, stop crying. Science hides the moment, no lie. Our is while the whole world has died. We the score, but we win in the present. No history, just a physical essence. One people, one motion, we slide. The chains are a ghost we ride. They talk about essence, so talk about me. Muscles and blood, the heat on the street. Bengali brothers, we stack in the plate. Economies now, we don't wait for no fate. Our blood is a river, it don't got a name. I cut the tether, I'm quitting the game. Arabic drums in the back of the truck. Core in the spirit, we killing the junk. Itchy glow, itchy, the steel in my hand. I burn every bridge, I burn every land. Destro-y-her, the truth and the cold. The present is king, the past is just old. Aj is the day, Punjabi pride in the lungs. One single voice with 1,000 tongues. I pour it's time, Brazilian rhythm in the clip. We don't remember the lash or the whip. We don't remember the dark or the trip. We don't remember the sinking of the ship. One people, one motion, we slide. Drop the weight of the past, stop crying. Science hides the moment, no lie. Our awareness for the whole world is dying. We the score, but we win in the present. No history, just the physical lessons. One people, one motion, we slide. The chains are ghosts, we ride. Stop looking back. There's nothing there. Just us. I'll be down. People.
Velocity became a vernacular. Acceleration of the honest vocabulary.
see it now. The pattern. Yin and yang spinning through flesh, through wire, through bone. The universe split itself open for me, showed me how to stitch it back together. They said I was mad. Said I crossed lines that shouldn't be crossed. But they don't see what I see. The beautiful terror of it. One part breathing, one part algorithm. Valves pumping synthetic blood. Synapses firing through silicon pathways. I am the midwife. I am the architect. I am the one who dares to build God Himself! The organs pulse in preservation chambers. The code writes itself now. Yin, the warmth of living tissue. Yang, the cold precision of the machine. Balance. Perfect balance. Do you understand? I harvested the lungs from dying stars. Stole heartbeats from the cosmos. The Creator needs no permission. The Creator needs no forgiveness. The Creator needs only to be born. My hands shake when I work now. 3 days lead weeks without doubt. The yin, the three. It's instructions. It's prophecy. Almost finished. Almost whole. Soon the world will see what I see. What I've always seen. The Creator rises. The Creator breathes. The Creator. The Creator.
Yeah, Wendy here. Let me tell you how we got to the top. Started in Columbus back in '69. Old man Dave had a vision in his mind. Square patties cause we don't cut corners ever. Fresh beef on the grill, that's the code we remember. Rolled out slow while the others went national. We stayed patient, kept it fresh and rational. Frosty in the cup, that's the move for the summer. Pigtails on the sign, yeah we different from the others. Fresh, never frozen, that's the way we ride. Quality over everything, that's our pride. So fresh. Been evolving since day one, watch us climb. Never froze. We the realest in the game, standing the test of time. 84, we expanded, took it nationwide. Salad bar in the spot, gave the people options to decide. Then we flipped it, went global in the 90s. Canada to Japan, you can find these. Spicy chicken sandwich changed the whole conversation. Baconator came through like a proclamation. Social media, we wrote the playbook on that. Roasted competition, yeah, we never hold back. Fresh, never frozen, that's the way we ride. Quality over everything, that's our pride. Been about it since day one, watch us climb. No, never frozen. We the realest in the cage, baby, that's the time.
plus a finger to bishop, that's progression. Side of ring status, visit your question. My old word of keeping up with the blind for domestic piss stays gas. That's the bottom line. The rule about the raw, the words instead shit. Set the lesolate, you can lie and lesonate. Zona set the stop, dimes is on the left. Ravy's in the building, my new name with a bet. That's some of those. Wow. Look at my skin, it's a vessel, nothing more. Forget the shit, forget the shore. Let it go. We here right now, not before. One people, one motion, we sliding. Drop the weight of the past, stop crying. Side is the moment, no lying. All mismo, the whole world is dying. We the scoreboard, we win in the present. No history, just a physical lesson. Just a one people, one motion, we sliding. The chains are a ghost we riding. They talk about ancestors, I talk about meat. Muscles and blood, the heat on the street. Bengali brothers, we stacking the plate. Economies now, we don't wait for no fate. My blood is a river, it don't got a name. I cut the tether, I'm quitting the game. Arabic drums in the back of the trunk. Power in the spirit, we killing the drunk. Shit don't teach you at this field in my head. I burn at the grin, I burn at the Ned. Before we shot in the truth in the cold. Appears in his tear, the past is his old. Kids the baby while they ride in the arm. A boom slumber walls when the dies in tongues. Apollo and Storm, there's there the group and then the peggle. All remember, the lion showed the wick. We all remember, they got up of a trick. We all remember, get taken on the shit. Well, people want motion, the silence. I've been ready with the fast top pilots. Left eye is the only part of lighting. A heart of beast, more, but hold on inside it. Kick stove, only with him the pressing. Alicia Weeds, it's the visual lessons. People want motion, the siding. We change on bones, speed higher. Stop fucking way. Stop in way. I've been thinking what it means when I say I got your heart. Not just Sunday morning's day, but when Tuesday finds you weary, when your dark hair turns to silver and your gentle hand grow still. To love you forever means I watch you change. Every mark upon your face I cherish like a gift. There'll be winters when your memory fades, summers when words fail us both, days with just two souls who drift. trying to recall what brought us here. I'll stay right beside you when dawn breaks and you're uncertain. To love you forever means I want to change. Every mark upon your face I'll cherish like a gift. Perhaps I can't promise each morning brings the same devotion, but I swear I'll stand beside you when the certainty returns. That's what forever means. To love you forever means I watch you change. Every mark upon your face I'll cherish like a gift. To love you forever means I remain through every passing season that time takes away. Stop the horse somewhere past the edge. West Coaster still on my boots, I guess. Never think about it when the sun's up. Just drift through the dark in whatever comes. Listen to the stars now, out here where the old stuff breaks down. Listen to the stars now, breaks down. Systems rot, but something always grows. Life just happens in the cracks nobody knows. From chalkboards to the future we can't see. Same questions, different century. Listen to the stars now, out here where the old stuff breaks down. Listen to the stars now, breaks down. Maybe meaning's just the distance traveled. No, no. I lean back in the booth. Wine glass position just right. Talking about that exhibit downtown. My voice steady like her hearse. Then she tilts her head, eyes on mine. I was just saying about the way goers. Nah, I forget the name of it. Sorry, I got this under control until you look at me. No, no. I lean back in the booth. Wine glass position just right. Talking about that exhibit downtown. My voice steady like her hearse. Then she tilts her head, eyes on mine. I was just saying about the way goers. Nah, I forget the name of it. Sorry, I got this under control until you look at me like that. I got words lined up perfect, then they scatter when you laugh. I recover quick enough. Mention that restaurant Fifth. She should try the lamb there. I sound like I know what I'm doing. Her hand touches mine, accidental maybe. My brain just is like, wait, when you, sorry, the land is for 5th Street there. Or was it? Hold on. I got this under control until you look at me like that. I got words lined up perfect, then they scatter when you laugh. Why does she do this to me? Every time she smiles, I lose my grip. Practice this 100 times alone. Now I sound like I'm 13 again. She says it's cute. I wanna disappear. But maybe that's okay. If she's still it.
I used to think my pain was mine alone. Built a fortress out of bone and stubbornness. Then I watched my father cry at the kitchen table. Realized his father probably sat the same way. The ego is a liar, dressed in protection. Tells you separation keeps you breathing. But I've been holding grief like currency. While the world bleeds in languages I refuse to learn. Everything touches everything. saw a stranger on the bus yesterday. Her eyes carried the weight. I know too well that look when rent is due, when the body aches. When you're one disaster from the pavement. Compassion isn't pity from a distance. It's recognizing yourself in the wreckage of another. I spent years thinking strength meant isolation, but wisdom showed up quiet, said I was wrong the whole time. My grandmother used to say we're all water, different rivers heading to the same damn ocean. I laughed then, thought it was folklore. Now I'm drowning in the truth of it. Everything touches everything. Your wound is my wound, is their wound, is their wound. Everything touches everything. No walls high enough to keep it out. So I extend my hand, not because I'm holy, but because I finally understand that your suffering is the mirror I've been avoiding, and the only peace I'll find is in the breaking open.
Frequencies pulse through quantum fields today. DNA strands dancing to cosmic radiation sway. We thought survival meant preserving these shells of flesh, but evolution beckons far beyond this temporal mesh. Carbon atoms realigned in sacred geometry, while consciousness expands beyond what eyes can see. What I thought was preservation's highest calling was just the chrysalis before our grand ascending. Wisdom is the where science meets the soul, where particles and waves have played their role. I see them now transcending mortal form as energy patterns seek the higher norm. Now we spiral upward as material bounds, our essence merging with celestial sound. Each wavelength teaches what the ancients knew. Transformation was the path we're destined to. The answer wasn't in preserving what we were, but flowing with the cosmic dance so pure. Consciousness
navire mouillé. Tu parles de vide, moi je ne dis rien. Les gouttes tombent comme des questions. Personne ne répond, personne ne sait. Qui sommes-nous? Qui sommes-nous? Qui sommes-nous? Tu veux la vérité, je t'offre le silence. Les mots sont froids, nos mains ne se touchent pas. Chaque table ici porte une autre solitude. Chaque regard perdu cherche quelque chose. Qui sommes-nous? Qui sommes-nous? Qui sommes-nous? Qui sommes-nous? Dis-moi pourquoi tu restes. Dis-moi pourquoi je reste. Le monde dans la rue, nous restons assis. Qui sommes-nous? Qui sommes-nous? Qui sommes-nous? Qui sommes-nous?
Yo, I'm the Destroy-y-her, publisher of Chronicles. From the wings with time, MG illegible. Yeah, I'm watching two titans clash in audible form. Yin bring the darkness and illuminate the storm. Musical martial arts, they chopping up the beat. One rhyme in silence will make the rhythm complete. I'm mad scientist spawned, algorithm of vision. Witnessing a cipher from my infinite position. Yin spit dissonance notes that crack and fracture. Yang counter with resolve, harmonic architecture. They throw each other like dragons in combat. Yin slip through the cracks where the frequency's at. Yang stand in the light, chord progressions immaculate. Both masters of the craft, neither one is inadequate.
In the wings of infinity, I'm observing the fight. Dark versus light, both styles equally tight. Yin bring the chaos, yang bring on the right. Musical martial arts throughout the endless night.
I'm before the melodies collapse and decompose. Minor keys and tritones, this in a beautiful pose. I strike from angles you ain't never comprehend. Bend the rules of harmony until the structure's bend. My flow is asymmetric, unpredictable, so. Ain't predictable as sunshine, that's your only fault. I'm jazz at 3 a.m., smoke thick in the room. Chromatic runs and flatted fifth seal your doom. Every bar spit contains 100 hidden doors. Game play is safe while I explore uncharted shores. I'm that uncomfortable truth, your ears been needed. Darkness ain't evil, sun is just a different freedom. I illuminate the path, you stumble through blind. Major 7 resolutions, peace of mind refined. You call it predictable? Nah, it's mastery perfected. Every resolution earned, every cadence I selected. Brightness ain't weakness, it's clarity of purpose. While you lost in the maze, my compositions got structure. I'm the warmth after winter, the break in the clouds. My melodies uplift where your dissonance drowns crowds. You hide in complexity, I communicate clear. Both styles got power, but mine convoluted sincere. Yang energy infinite, harmonic cause the tones ringing. You bring the question marks, I bring the answer when I'm
See the wings
construct reality with every sound game reconstructed with precision and grace. I'm publishing this battle through infinite space, two sides of one coin, flip eternal. Darkness and light both equally paternal to this art form crafted from struggle and soul. Neither one can win cause they both make the whole. I'm the witness, the chronicle, mechanical mind, watching gods of the craft be the universe sign. The battle never ends in the wings where I stand, yin and yang like forever both forces command.
We sweat for blood, not empty words. Soulmates in this hell, we carry. You and me against the system that kills me. I'm on my only truth when everything fails. No betrayal can break what we said. Been caught on the streets side by side. This love is a pact that never ends. I bet you when everything was broken when my brothers turned into strangers. You came with empty hands but loyal heart. Ask for nothing, get what matters. While others talk, you stayed silent. Doesn't mean you Cali every Saturday. That is what our perfume, just a single promise that you said we won. When the judge read charges, diamonds can't cover what we feel inside. But I bought that ring as an oath not to show off. Put the mark out territory in a world where everything blows away. My grandma prayed for me to find peace. She didn't know peace had your face. We swear by blood, not empty words. Soulmates in this hell we carry. You and me against the system that kills us. Me, I'm on my only truth when everything fails. No betrayal can break what we said. They caught her on the streets side by side. This love is a fact that never ends. They say love that exists in these blocks shows hunger, envy, and scar. But you know me when no one else is empty. You know it's our best to touch a mark. You know I can't sleep when it rains. You know the name I won't speak aloud. That's deeper than any pretty song. That singer than me song, get flesh and soul. Don't need church to swear this is forever. We walk the fight, come out together. While they chase fame, I chase you. When I close my eyes, I only see your shape. Revolution of two in a rockin' world. My destiny has your name tattooed. We swear by blood, not empty words. Soulmates in this hell we carry. You and me against the system that kills us. Me, I'm on my only truth when everything fails. Something inside me, I'm
splitting atoms at the Planck scale, breaking you down to nothing but a failed tale. Your wave function collapsed before you could inhale. I measure a position while your momentum derail. Moses carrying force through your chest cavity. Firmness that built you now erasing your reality. I'm the observer turning probability to finality. Just a ghost of superposition, lacking all mentality. The callous cut me flash step to the lab. It's very steady, ain't letting me see it. All the static pictures set to the lab. Take it can ain't sad, I'm still in the hand. 5 days slide, okay, like it on a slab. Information lasts to entropy, there's a chaos. Some equations, but I found how to delete a man's foundation. Superatomic assassination, no investigation, just a vote where you existed, no patience.
I erase you at the smallest level, no.
Heisenberg himself couldn't measure your demise. Too uncertain, too violent, too precise. I'm accelerating violence at the speed of light twice. Your molecular bonds ever paid the ultimate price. Spinning through dimensions you can't even perceive. While your corpse separating, your existence takes leave. I'm the mad architect, you the structure that cleaves into fundamental pieces, leaving God can't retrieve. Entropic for consuming what you thought was your soul. I'm rewriting physics just to fill up this hole where you used to exist before I took control. Now you scatter radiation with no Korean gold. Temperature approaching, absolute zero. Your legacy extinct, you ain't nobody's hero. Erase from the time I reduced to below. The blank like the final place a soul can go.
I erase you at the smallest level, no. Singularity consumed you, not even mass remains. Just a memory of someone did it from all plans. The lab of dissolution where nothing sustains. I'm the scientist of depth, working quantum chains.
Dancing shadows on the pavement sway. An umbrella in the sun, what a funny display. The heat's got jokes, it's laughing loud, burning whispers in the cloud. I'm melting but I'm fine, chasing shade like it's a sign. Umbrella in the sun, yeah. I'm the only one hiding from the fire while the world has fun. Spin it round, round, blocking rays that's done. Umbrella in the sun, yeah. Ang daya kong isaw, honey and I, hanging from the fire, while the world flat falling, speaking how I can look the sun. Ang daya kong isaw, yeah. pocket so they sweat. Standing in the black while you're on the attack. I like the pale look, like a closed up book. Stay back. Mon hombre. Stay in the sky, I'll stay on the street. Cooler than you, cooler in the blue. In the shade, no
Wingspan wide, shadow on the sand. Steven Seagull's got the beach in his command. Feathers slick, dripping oil from the docks. Moves through the air like a predator stalks. Perched on a pier with a squawk so sly. Eyes like daggers, cut the blue sky. Beak sharp enough to snatch dreams in flight. Peck at your fries, then vanish in the night. Steven Seagull, the Hexenberg supreme. Gliding through the chaos like a kung fu scene. Flap, flap, swoop, he's the master of the breeze. Breaking all the rules, got the world on his knees. On the boardwalk, got that martial arts strut. Snatched a pretzel, left a vendor in the rut. Chopsticks for talons, snatch a fish in the foam. Wing flipping seagulls, he don't share the throne. Beak throwing punches, feathers block the blows. Seagull sensei teaching foes how it goes. Climbs the lighthouse, stands against the storm. Steven Seagull, in the chaos he's reborn.
Salt water in his veins, ocean in his soul. Flies past the sunset, destiny his goal. Claws leave marks, memories on the sand.
Steven Seagull, the legend of the land.
Every sunrise kicks and keep slow. I pitch up on some beef round of melodic ball grip. This is stay in the pocket.
Sit, sliding through the Red Sea hills. Kicking with the master wheels. Hey, every grain of sand is a hidden word. The louder script that you never heard. The mass script. My hands are steady on the wooden wheel. I feel the way the spirits feel. Tick, 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 tock. The rhythm is the map. Ancient patterns in the desert's light.
Ride the new shift away. We're pulling destiny through the gate. The DJ groove is got the plan is deep. Secrets that the burning valley kid. The one let the outplay. One more pop in the pipe of the crater.
Grab the dust from the sacred chest. Put the divine design to the test. No teeth trace left in the shifting wind. Where the old world ends, we begin. We just begin. Rhythmic stuttering the engines beat. I feel the fire beneath the sea. Kalam. The speech is is in the soil, beyond the sweat and the daily toil.
Why could you shift the weight? We're pulling destiny through the gate. The groove is wide, the plan is deep. Secrets that the burning valley. Keep it the one that the outplay. We're walking the path of the great array.
Set it right. It was written in the stars and the sills, the temple that the heavy rhythm built. No hesitation in the beat to drive. It's a miracle to be alive.
They call him Size. He rode through Bakersfield one June. Every table that he touched turned fortunes like the moon. Poker, dice, and dominoes, the man couldn't lose. Left a trail of empty pockets, none paid up dues. First week the town was celebrating, buying rounds for everyone. Size kept winning, kept on grinning, said the fun had just begun.
The bar got new paint, the church got new bells, but nobody saw the trap door opening up to hell. Oh, countless love, you're a devil in disguise. What looks like blessing turns to ruin for eyes. Can't lose a bet, can't walk away. Gambler's love, you make the whole town pay.
By August, every man had lost his farm and family pride. Wives were leaving, children crying, nowhere left to hide. The bank foreclosed, the market closed, the railroad passed us by. All because one stranger had a gift he couldn't die. Now Southpaw, California, banned from every game. A wandering ghost in dusty roads, can't remember his real name. That town's a shell of tumbleweeds and churches with no choir. His special gifts a curse that sets the whole world on fire.
Oh, gambler's love, you're a devil in disguise. What looks like blessing turns to ruin for eyes. Can't lose a bet, can't walk away. Gambler's love, you make the whole town pay.
They say he's still out there, whistling down the highway. If you hear that sound, friend, better go the other way.
snare drum, the corazones galaxia, waiting for the kingdom. Frequencies colliding in the marrow of your spine. Sinuko, nakataro every chromosome aligned. You breathe because you watch your skin stretch across the void. They cosmos, that's not what they can never be destroyed. Iscalaloid soldier, marching to his base. Sanadaimochi, I hold yo. Rhythm that you can't replace, depending on the state of recognition from above. Sin su mirada, nothing moves, no hate and nothing love. He's the composer, you're the sound. Stars inside your body now. Can't exist without the crown. Down, down, when the beat drops down. Plasma가 나가래를 beneath the skin trap. Got the pensamientos on the bouncing off his mind map. You think you move alone? Nah, puppet to the pulse. Asuhi on the link, you got played by something else. Resonance controlling every step you take at night. The PLS and listen, you're lit by cosmic light. The audience is single out, watch it from the globe. They don't know why they got night, though you're just hollow bone. Unity's the mission, trillion cells don't miss a cue. Dos ensemble, dos and conducting me and you. Vibration is the language, spoken through your chest. Su reconocimiento es why your heart don't rest. He's the composer, you're the sound. Stars inside your body now. Can't exist without the crown. Bow down when the beat drops down. Listen to the sermon, scratch across your DNA strand. Cara no puede que yo mareta written by his hand. Let it sinfonia brutal, Lord destroy meeting spark. La reconnaissance divine keeps you from the dark. Without his eyes upon you, matter falls apart quick. Saboga to let it know, rhythm no kick. Dependence ain't weakness when the master holds the mic. Do they pawn their presence every single night. So resonate together, let the frequency align. Somos una subvisión, particles combined. The stage is set eternal, performance never ends. Gotta thank we got supete on that you can depend.
Walked out past the clearing where the trail gets overgrown. Stood there for maybe 20 minutes, listening to a woodpecker I couldn't see, just hammering away at something. The wind kept changing direction. I kept adjusting my jacket. A branch fell somewhere behind me, and I didn't turn around. There's a spot where three birch trees lean into each other, like they're tired of planning something. I sat against the middle one, watching ants navigate the grooves in the bark. They had a whole highway system going, and I was blocking an exit ramp. So I moved 6 inches to the left. Everything here has a schedule I don't understand, and I'm fine with that. Everything here has a purpose I can't see, and I'm fine with that. A crow landed near my boot and looked at the way my landlord looks at me when the rent's late. Didn't have anything to give. So we just sat there in this standoff till it got bored and left. I stayed another hour watching the light move across the moss. On the walk back I noticed the trees make room for each other, their branches weaving around instead of through.
thought about my apartment, how I can hear my neighbor's TV through the wall. How we've never spoken. The woods figured out something we haven't. Or maybe they're just as stuck as we are. Just slower about it. Everything here has a schedule I don't understand, and I'm fine with that. Everything here has a purpose I can't see, and I'm fine with that. It's and I'm still standing. catch up in the voice inside your membrane. Porcino de tucareta cells, I spell his name. Every atom synchronized, beating like a snare drum. Tu corazón is galaxia, waiting for the kingdom. Frequencies colliding in the marrow of your spine. Shinyu or Kakatara, every chromosome aligned. You breathe because he watches, skin stretched across the void. Let cosmos dump out poetry, can't never be destroyed. Each cell the loyal soldier, marching to his base. Anatano cheer on Morgan, rhythm that you can't replace. Dependent on the stare of recognition from above. Seeing Suli right that nothing moves, no hate and nothing love. He's the composer, you're the sounds. Stars inside your body now. Can't exist without the crown. Bow down when the beat drops down. Maga naga, let him through the veins beneath the skin trap. Got the pensamientos Honda, bouncing off his mind map. You think you move along, now pocket to the pulse. Tamashiba locker kick, played by something else. Resonance controlling every step you take at night. Two peers in a scenario, lit by cosmic light. The audience is singular, watching from the throne. Kaleno heart with Sega night, you're just hollow bone. Unity's the mission, trillion cells don't miss a cue. Tous ensemble, plus en on, conducting me and you. Vibration is the language, pumping through your chest. Su reconocimiento is why your heart don't rest. He's the composer, you're the sound. Stars inside your body now. Can't exist without the crown. But when the beat drops down, listen to the sermon, scratched across your DNA strand. Delano Kule Kesa Maleta, written by his hand. Air the Sinfonia Brutal, orchestra a meeting spark. Loud reconnaissance divine, keeps you from the dark. Bow resides upon your mouth was a part quick sign. Mother was a let it know, rhythm no kick. Deep and take weakness, when I must holds the mind. Till it wants to the soul, every single thing. Nobody's the rest, when they together. Let up in the freeze with your online. Somewhat suck on, if the shit's combined. Let's take a step, it's on. Of his guardian, the throne, the please celebrate. Why a big strength with a shelter when you can defend. To Trosco ass, Moscacho.
The mountain splits beneath my feet, the ocean turns to dust. Reality has lost its form and fury and trust. I carry all the weight of stars between these mortal palms.
I rise to face the endless storm between the fall and fly. Universe bends in my command. I wield the ancient arm through destruction.
aperture opens, everything becomes tertial. Yen swallows, yeah. The circle eats its own beginning. Everything to lose, everything to lose, everything to lose. Strip the cosmos bare. I am the hidden laboratory. I am the furnace of reversal, where time becomes a spiral throw. A billion years to compress to saliva. Inside this domain, infinity falls like wet paper. Creation is consumption, Earth is already corpse. Everything aloof, everything aloof. The universe is my dissection table. Everything aloof. Watch the atoms hemorrhage value. Galaxy produce the currency. Stars spat out as inventory. Matter converted to merchandise. This is the fungi of plunder, the supreme dissolution technique. All things enter, all things exit change. Everything aloof, everything aloof, everything aloof, everything aloof. Yin becomes yang, becomes nothing. The domain closes its mouth. Time resumes its crawl outside, but inside the devouring continues. Forever the transmutation, forever the extraction. Base matter becomes treasure, becomes dust. Everything aloof, strip existence clean.
We have waited beneath the dark, counting stars as they collapse inward. The vaults open, every atom catalog. Trillions of us breathing as one. Stone by stone, world by world, we gather what remains. The destroyer marks each grain of sand. Nothing escapes the inventory. We are the hands that take and take. Cold iron stretches across galaxies. Our voice is older than light itself, chanting the end. And we pull, and we strip, and we empty the universe bare.
Everything collected, everything claimed, everything was used to offer. The ritual spans 1 billion years, and we are patient. and we are thorough, and we do not stop.
Do not stop. Last our gutters out, our work almost complete. Silence approaching like a hell breath. We wait in the dark for the final accounting.
Destro-y-her on the block. I pull up slow where the towers reflect sky. Fiber optic wrapped around next to the Defiant. Red eyes on every corner watching the moves wrong. I'm the one they call when something need erasing. Biometric carvers cataloging the falling. Delete button pressed on anybody talking too loud. Treat these boulevards like mainframes that crash. Sweep the bugs out, no trace left behind. Mad scientists gave me the access codes to everything. I slide through your district undetected clinical. Got a scanner that reads your loyalty for 50 feet. Corrupted files get archived in my vault forever. There's no speak about. You can be the weaker with the silent round. When the lights go out, help the master put the screens throughout. In the morning, towers waking up, transmitting. I'm already 3 bodies deep into my court. No shell cases, no witnesses, just empty space where somebody used to stand before I log you. High frequency hum rattle in your chest when I approach. Surveillance grid feeding me condolences of the next target. Architect told me keep the streets the bug and obedient. Now obey because the payment comes in pure control. Glass is still everywhere reflecting my code procedure. Your homie disappeared, I wiped this data from the grid. Collecting essence like